So I invite you to go within and find that perfect place of peace within, that inner sanctuary, that very sacred space that has never been violated, that knows nothing outside the pure essence of spirit. And so I recognize in this perfect place of peace that there is one life. That life is God's life. That life is my life. And that life is perfect right here and right now. I know that when I realize that God remains steadfast through anything and everything that I might be experiencing today, the good and maybe the not so good, I step back as the observer of my life. And I realize that the observer is never unhappy. The observer is never angry. The observer is never lonely or disenchanted in any way. The observer just sees things from that place in consciousness that is just pure, unadulterated beauty, pure, unadulterated joy. And life becomes delicious and delightful because I can be the observer and not be the reactor to what's going on. And so I know today for each person here that the opportunity to be the observer is that place in consciousness where we determine that we are not responsible for what goes on at the level of effect. We are only the observers of it. And the things that go on are simply put into our consciousness as an awareness for opportunities for growth and for change. Change doesn't happen from complacence or contentment. It only happens through irritation. And so when I notice that I am irritated, there is something incoherent in my life that needs to be addressed. And I'm so grateful for the opportunities that Spirit presents to me to be able to do this. I am grateful for every opportunity for change, for growth, for newness, and for an awareness of a more expanded consciousness and who I am in the mix of it. The observer knows that I am the light of the world. The observer knows that I am God's means to be. And so I just simply accept that today with everything in my intellectual capacity and in that capacity of my heart. I am God's means to be. I am the light of the world. And as we know this together for one another, we know it for ourselves. As I release my word to the law, I know that my word has power, and what I have said today has meaning for every one of us, as we say together. And so it is. Thank you.